Hello and welcome to another tutorial on the VikingPilot YouTube channel. Today I will be teaching you how to build an iron farm of my own design, and I got the supplies right here next to me, and I've already built it. I've already done the video. Here's the intro, and now let's get on to building ourselves a good old iron farm. So all of the materials you will need to build this farm are located in the chest behind me. All you will need to build this farm: 3 barrels or any kind of workstation that is a full block. Barrels are just the cheapest. Then you need 3 beds of any color. Then you need 2 torches to prevent mobs from spawning inside your farm. Then you'll need 1 redstone torch, 3 pieces of redstone dust, 10 redstone repeaters, 3 sticky pistons, 2 buckets of water or 1 bucket with an infinite water source, 1 bucket of lava, 10 signs of any variant. You'll need to get 1 zombie, 3 villagers. You'll have to have a bunch of building blocks because the building blocks are what you build it out of. Any material will work. Then 12 slabs of any variant to keep golems from spawning outside your platform. Then you'll need stone brick walls of any variant, 40 of them. Then if you want to build the windows, you'll need 27 glass. And then you will need a chest and a hopper if you're building the super simple collection system, or if you're building a more complicated collection system like I'll be showing on later, you'll need a lot more supplies than that. But the collection system is all up to personal preference. So let me show you the first stage to building this farm. So the first and most important step to remembering with building this farm is to remember to build it. If you're building it over the ground, you'll want to build it up in the sky. So you'll want to go up. I usually go up at least 10 blocks. I think 8 is the minimum. You want to go up to level 10 blocks above the ground, and then you're going to build a 7 by 5 platform. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're going to build that platform out all the way in order to have a foundation to get started on. Then you can place in your beds, so 1, 2, 3, and then you can place your barrels into the ground just like so. Next, you're going to want to place a ring of blocks around your bed. Actually, no, you'll place the line of blocks there and then a block in each corner. Then you can start filling in your glass. You're going to go up 3 blocks tall with the glass. You'll want to do the corners beforehand so you don't get yourself blocked in. 3 blocks tall with the glass, and then once you get the glass all filled in, you want to grab a torch, and place the torch anywhere in the room, but I believe just place it here. It keeps this area nice and lit to prevent something from spawning in there. It's very loud. Do you mind calming yourself down? Thank you. But yes, then you're going to jump outside here. You're going to place in these 2 blocks here and build the zombie holding chamber. This is where you're going to be placing your zombie. He's going to be directly across from the villagers, constantly going, "Boo! I'm scary! I want to eat your face!" But yeah, after you've built up the first level of the villager area, you're going to want to place another block on top and fill in this platform here as such to prevent anything from falling down on top of your villagers. This will also hold all of the redstone that works the timing. Next, you're going to go back in. You're actually going to take out these 3 blocks here, and you're going to replace them with downward facing sticky pistons, and then you're going to place your blocks on them. Once you have these sticky pistons in place, surround yourself with blocks. Place in a torch to prevent a baby zombie from spawning in here, jumping across when the pistons are open and killing all your villagers. Then you can just place another line of blocks across like that, fill in the roof here, go on outside, place in your slabs. You're going to need 5 of them for this line here, and then we're going to move on to the redstone. So for the redstone part of this build, it is very, very simple. You're going to only need your repeaters and your redstone torch, and the 3 redstone dust that you had to grab earlier. First step, place a block in each one of your corners. Place your 3 redstone dust there. Place your redstone torch on either corner, but place it there. Grab your repeaters, set them all to max timing. With this, it gives it enough time that when the door is open, the villagers will be scared and like, "Oh my gosh, run away," and give them time to spawn a golem. And when it's closed, it gives them long enough to work at their workstations and sleep in order to reset that golem spawn. So they'll be placing all of our repeaters, like so. And next, we're going to move on to building the actual killing platform for our iron farm. So, in order to build the killing platform, you're going to want to go up one more block above and build another roof, just like you did for the layer before. But this time you don't have to worry about replacing anything with pistons. You can just build up the platform itself. Then, you're going to want to go and you're going to want to grab your stone brick walls, or your walls, and you're going to want to build a little containment cage of walls that go around as such that's going to be 2 blocks tall. So it goes all the way around, like so, and then it goes 2 blocks tall in order to prevent golems from accidentally bouncing over the side. I've never seen a golem bounce over the side, but this is just a precautionary. And then you're going to go 1 block from the end and place in an extra one. And then for symmetry's sake, I place another one on the other side. Then you're going to grab your building blocks and you're going to build a wall along the side opposite the zombie chamber. And you're going to want to break the bottom center block. Then you're going to grab your stone slabs again, and you're going to lay them out across the top to prevent golems from spawning up here. This way they can only spawn inside the platform. Then you're going to grab your water bucket, and you're going to place it in each corner so that the water flows like such. And you should not have water flowing over the edge here. If you do, you've built this 1 block too short. Then grab your signs and place them in as such to prevent with the lava that you're going to be placing in from flowing down onto the stone. Then use these side stone pillars to build a retaining wall for the lava, which then goes on the center block. Make sure that the lava does not flow down. You should not be making any stone with this. This isn't a stone generator. But as you can see, the lava flows all the way to the edges, and you now have your killing platform. Now, probably the hardest step in this whole thing is getting those villagers and zombies in place. So, what I recommend you do, in order to get the zombies and villagers in place, you're first, for my example, you're going to want to place in... I'll place them in with spawn eggs, but I will show you a more efficient way to do it that's a lot easier that you can do in survival if you don't have spawn eggs. So you may be asking yourself, Viking, how the heck do I get villagers inside of my farm? Now I have a very easy solution for that. The nice thing about this farm is it's the perfect size to put a nether portal right up against the side of. All you gotta do is break out the walls. You gotta place some kind of retaining wall, and then you can transport villagers from one area of your world to this area using the nether portal. If you ignite it, what'll happen is if you push them through on the nether side, they'll get pushed through, they'll see this, they'll see the beds. If you do it at nighttime, they'll immediately go to sleep, which means they won't be trying to run away. And then what you can do is you can just go back in and boop, they're all sealed up now, and I don't have to worry about them ever getting out ever because villagers can't phase through glass. Hopefully. But using that technique, I have been able to transport many villagers into my iron farms, as I'll be showing you on the pleasantcraft server after we finish this tutorial. Now, when it comes to getting your zombie in place, this is always a fun task because you have to get eaten for a while before you can actually get him to spawn. The best way I can say is you want to get the zombie in place before you get your villagers in place. Because otherwise, what will happen is, as you are transporting the zombie, an iron golem will spawn on top of your little staircase that you build up and kill the zombie you're working on, and then you'll have to clean up the iron golem, and it's going to be a big mess. So put the zombie in place first if you're doing this in survival. So, once you get your zombie in place, you're done. The farm is completed in terms of... There's Philip. Look at him all shiny and stuff. But now, ready? They're all standing right on the edge. They can't be spooked. So right when they're standing on the edge of the bed, they can't be spooked. But because of the other villager running around, they all get scared and run away. Now, something you may have to wait to happen. You may have to wait for them to sleep. It may not work immediately. If the villagers haven't had an opportunity to sleep in their beds, it will not work. Villagers must be able to sleep and work in the 1.15 update in order for villagers to spawn an iron golem. The thing is, once you get into 1.16, this farm will still work in 1.16. You won't even need the barrels, though. It'll be a lot easier to build. I mean, not a lot easier to build, but you won't need barrels or workstations of any kind because they've taken that feature out of the 1.16 update. But for a very simple storage solution, all you have to do is put in a chest. You can right-click on the side of this repeater, place in your hopper, and then you're done. That's your storage for this farm. See, this farm's only been running for about 10 minutes. And we've already got our 20 or 30, probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes. We got a stack in for 54 iron ingots, which I think is pretty darn good. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop over onto the pleasantcraft server, and I'm going to show you how this farm actually works in the game with a more complicated collection system as well to show you that in action. But I'll see you over there in just a second. Welcome everybody to the pleasantcraft server now. For the rest of this tutorial, I'm showing you these farms in a real server scenario. So, behind me you can see I've built 4 of them. And I'm going to show you the collection system more so than anything else. But as you can see, I have built them over an ocean, so I don't have to build them floating up in the sky. And all of these items, I'm using buttons here to prevent the golems from spawning. All of the items get harvested up there. They come falling down into here, getting shot straight up into my collection system, where they then get not sorted, but stored into different chests. And as you can see, it has been a little bit since I've cleared this thing out. But don't mind the visitor, the unwelcomed guest. But yes, we've got lots of iron flowing into these chests. So yeah, this iron farm design is very server friendly as well, because the villagers are not 100% scared all of the time. So it works very well for servers, and because it's simple and small and compact, you can fit it into a base very easily. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you all got something useful out of this. Even if you don't decide to build this design, I hope you can use it to inspire you for your own personal designs. And if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what I can do better in these videos to make the quality even better so you'll enjoy it even more. Don't mind the arrow in my shoulder, it's only temporary. It's just a flesh wound. But yes, guys, thank you very much. Have a good life, be of good cheer, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.